right, you're welcome back to the Balanced Diet of Teletainment. Now, just as reading from inside the paper, say we yesterday in our World Book Day, and we see how they try to encourage a lot of children to read physical books, not just going online to go do any other social activity online. Now, even according to statistical data for inside internet or for inside the media, or they talk say they don't rank Nigeria as very low in terms of our reading culture. And without say our youth, our people they read, what be the statistics, or what be the scope or the hopes of our future go be very bright. So that's not why we'll get a very gadget guest, him that engineer from Lautech, but not be that engineer where they used to put food on top in table. In the entire inside business, but right now in the inside the studio to advocate and to promote physical reading and reading culture in our country. Help us make welcome Kunle Craig. Good morning, Kunle.
Good morning.
Good to have you in the house. Now, waiting they make Nigerians not read. When I mean read, like read hard copy, waiting they make them not read them.
I think it's due to technology. It's easier for people to carry their mobile devices, the tabs, your phones, and that way it's taking the hard copy book. It's gradually fading out.
Now, if we look the hard copy book, because I know say for some countries they are trying to promote waste in terms of paper.
Yeah.
So just like that for some offices, instead of carrying papers, why not send emails? So some countries they try promote, even if they won't promote reading culture, they're trying to promote it in e-copies to reduce this kind of physical papers, which will in turn cause a lot of havoc in the environment in terms of litter and deaths. Yes. So what do you feel concerning that perspective?
Yes, it's good. It's the same thing, technology, but at the same time, if you're not careful, you discover that it's easy to be distracted when you have your mobile, devices. When you read, a lot of things can pop up, and so that's just it. So when you have a physical book, you're concentrating. That's what you have, and it's easier for you to read.
But how can we make a book look attractive? Because I know sometimes I pick up a book to read, and the typeface don't actually throw me off balance. How can we make it more attractive for people to fit read them and not get wahala with their eyes?
Yeah, I think some authors are doing that, especially some children's books. So basically, I feel there's little or nothing we can do about that. It's not. There are some improvements now on books that people make it attractive, but beyond that, I don't think there's anything we can do to that.
Okay, now if we look authors when it comes to authors, because it'd be like say a lot of children. If you ask them, do you want to be an author? Out of 10 children, less than 2 are ready to be authors because they feel say it is not lucrative enough. You're not gonna put food for inside table. Why are our Nigerian authors not being encouraged to even write more books? Because if you check them, if not for a particular literature competition, we come outside, we even bring some of these our Nigerian authors to limelight. A lot of them are not even being encouraged at all to even go into writing. Why you feel say this one they happen?
Well, things are changing, and I think for me it's a passion. If you are passionate about what you do, over time you get recognition for it.
Even when you're in a country where it is not even encouraged, when reading is not literally encouraged.
Yeah, I think that's part of what my friend is doing now, to promote reading and let people know that it's good to read. So, and most of the books is reading, they are Nigerian authors. So it's a matter of time, we'll get there.
Let's talk about this, your friend, now. Yesterday was World Book Day to promote the reading of books. And I know say this, your friend, they actually do something to promote reading of book in Nigeria. Tell us more about him and what thing they do.
Well, his name is Bayode Treasures Olawumi. He's trying to break the Guinness Book of Record, the longest reading marathon.
Eh? How long don't they read? If you're saying longest reading marathon, no, break down. What to be longest reading marathon?
I mean, it's reading for hours, for days.
So he has different books on his table, and he don't. How many books you don't read now?
For now, I think he's done like 8 books.
What?
So what the Guinness Book of Record? What will be the longest this marathon? What will be the longest reading marathon?
113 hours.
Oh, okay. So now the hours that they count, not the number of books where they read.
And how many hours has he done so far?
So far, he's done 90 hours.
What? This is
wait in the chopping between, or he's not eating. He's just on book.
You will get some time
to
rest,
no,
right?
For every 1 hour, you have 5 minutes break.
Wow.
So what it does is read 5, 6 hours, 7 hours stretch. So accumulate the time. So you can now take maybe 30 minutes.
So how
20
does
minutes.
this encourage people to read?
Exactly.
Because it's more like you trying
personal-
to get publicity than even encouraging people to read.
Yes, there are different ways to read or different approaches. Yeah. So this is just to let people know. Fine, you may say it's a personal thing, yes, because it's not that it's going to be rewarded for it like
I
that.
know.
Yes. You know, but it's trying to tell people, for him, he loves reading while he was, you know, a child. And he could see that gradually, not many of us sit down to take the physical book to read. So what he's trying to do is, okay, let me break this record and let people know that what took me to this height or this level is this book.
Wow.
What gave me this kind of recognition because I sat down to read.
Okay, so how on are they take promote reading in Nigeria? Because now project now where yourself and your friend personally don't start. How on are they go schools? Which program would I don't get on ground? What I don't do in the past, or when are they prepare for 2018 as well?
Well, this is like a launch pad for him.
Okay.
The aim is to go to schools, get people, celebrities, governors, senators, go back to your school, go and read for these pupils. Let them know that you didn't just get there by being, we didn't just get there overnight. It's a process. So I think that's another thing we need to talk about. It's trying to break a record. It's a process. Let's look at, it started on Monday. It's not been easy.
It's not
But
at all.
it's a process, and that gets him to that one. He's trying to do 120 hours. So people need to know that for you to be the engineer or the author or whatever you want to be in life, it's a process. You don't just get there overnight. So I think that's another thing we need to talk about. It's a process, and people should learn to appreciate that process. I may not be the best in my class, but at least I passed through that process, and that process is what will make that change in you.
Wow, I'm very, very
Fantastic.
interested in this, your friend. This is a personal question. Hope so we get medical team around them.
Yes, Lagos State,
Please.
we have a standby ambulance with the medical team. So each time he has a break, they
He has to check everything.
Yeah, they check his BP, check his sugar level and all those stuff. So
I hope this is being recorded because
yes,
Yes,
there's
for
a standby
Guinness Book.
camera.
Yeah. This is really nice. How
Fantastic.
can we support him? Is he online? Where he dey? Make we actually go there, go see him with our cocoa.
Yes, it's open to everybody. Just
Where?
walk into Yaba Library. There's a GT library in Yaba. Just walk in there, you'll see him there.
But waiting be social media handle because some people go check out in history, track
I
record.
read
and see.
_Bio Day.
I
That's on
read
Insta- I read
_bio day.
Yes, that's on Instagram.
And waiting be your own social media handle because you're also campaigning for
Kunle
this good
Craig.
project.
Kunle Craig.
Kunle Craig.
Kunle
And
Craig.
be on top of Instagram.
But the main initiator, I read _
bio
day. And if you want to actually see them, they read physically, just to break the Guinness Book of Record, which is nice because Nigerians now are doing things to
big
get their
standards.
name in that book. Gone are the days of go just leave them for Obodo Yibo people to do them. We are doing things here. So if you want to support them, just go for the Yaba library and then you go see them for there. Thank
By
you so much.
1:30 Saturday.
1:30
You'd have finished.
you'd
You'd
have
have
finished,
finished.
yeah.
Wow, fantastic.
Amazing.
Thank you so very much for coming inside the studio this
very much.
morning. All right, you wait out there. If you think, say, you did too small to do that impact for inside your society, then you need to just imagine your life as a mosquito just one night. Stay with us when we come back to get another guest. Efe in the building. Big brother.
Uchi.
To enjoy more of these our Ogbonge videos when you just watch, press this button to subscribe on top of our YouTube page. You go love am.